U.S. is at odds with ally Jordan over its official explanation for the deaths of 3 U.S. service members. Sergeants James Moriarty, Kevin McEnroe, and Matthew Lewellen were killed in Jordan earlier this month in an apparent terrorist attack. Now, one father is speaking out about his son's death. David Martin is at the Pentagon with the changing accounts of the attack. David, good morning.
Good morning. The 3 soldiers were working for the CIA in Jordan, training Syrian rebels. We spoke to the father of one of them, who says the lone survivor of the attack gave him an account which differs greatly from the story told by the Jordanian government.
Jim Moriarty says his son, Army Sergeant James Moriarty, was supposed to be home this week following his 3rd tour of duty in Jordan.
There's nothing that's happened to me in 70 years that prepared me to listen to talking about my son being dead.
As Sergeant Moriarty's body arrived home, U.S. officials said a video of the incident in which he and 2 other American soldiers were killed appeared to show a deliberate terrorist attack, not, as was first believed, a tragic accident.
I haven't gotten a straight answer yet.
U.S. officials say the security camera video shows several American vehicles stopped in broad daylight at the entrance to the Jordanian airfield where the Green Berets were based. The first was allowed to pass through the gate, but then a guard suddenly opened fire on the second vehicle, killing both Americans inside. The Americans in the 3rd and 4th vehicles jumped out and started returning fire. The Jordanian guard shot and killed one of them before he was wounded by the other. Moriarty says his son was in that last shootout.
The killer clearly knew that he had these 4 Americans caught by surprise.
Jordanian officials originally blamed the Americans for failing to stop at the gate. But the U.S. Embassy in Jordan said in a statement there is absolutely no credible evidence they did not follow proper procedures.
The Jordanian government lied to our government. They know what happened. They know who this guy is. They owe us an explanation. Who was it that murdered my son and why?
The father says the survivor described the shooter as wearing body armor and wielding an AK-47 against the Americans, armed only with pistols and not wearing any body armor. The FBI has not yet questioned the shooter because he remains in a medically induced coma. Nora?
Questions still remain. David, thank you for that reporting.